Our founder is Miss or Dr. Bonnie Liao, and she started a weekend language school in Lawrenceville,英华 Language School. And she found that many of the families that sent their children to this language school really wanted more. They really didn't think their kids were getting enough exposure to Chinese. It's such a difficult language that with just weekend classes, it really wasn't enough. So she started 9 years ago with a very small preschool program. So 3 and 4-year-olds only, with Chinese-speaking teachers, and the parents loved it. They really liked the Mandarin all day long idea. So she just kept growing it from there. The parents wanted more grades, and so then eventually we broke away from英华Language School and became our own identity,英华International School. And that's what her motivation was at the beginning.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to know how long your school? How long?
This is our 9th year.
19 year.
Nine. No, just 9.
Just
9.
9 years.
9th year. We'll have our 10th year anniversary next year. Yeah.
Right now, how many students here?
About 70. 70.
70. Oh, 17.
Yes, 70. And their grades preschool, so 2.5 years old, through 5th grade, so 10 and 11 years old. We're adding that 5th grade class is going to be moving up every year until we get done with middle school, so through 8th grade. So by the time we're at 3 years, we'll be preschool through 8th grade.
Do you have middle school here?
Not yet. We will.
Not yet.
Yeah, we'll have the middle school starting next year with our 6th grade class.
Okay.
Levels? Well, we have preschool, pre-K, kindergarten, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh.
Yeah. And then we will have 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
All those students is Chinese?
No. Actually, more people are not Chinese than are Chinese. We ideally we would have a mix of both. People that are very strong in Chinese, speaking Chinese, from speaking at home, and people that are very strong in English, so they can learn from each other, which they do. Right now, our balance is more towards English than Chinese, the people that speak English at home. We have many families that are mixed, where they have one, like mom is Chinese and dad is not.
Oh.
Thank you.
So Michelle,
Our translator is here.
Okay.
Okay. So our families are a real mix. We have many families. We have many families that are half Chinese, half something else. We have some families that are Chinese but grew up in the United States. So the grandparents are Chinese and speak Chinese. So we really have a mixture. We also have families that speak Spanish at home. We have one that speaks Turkish at home, French. We have pretty much any combination you could think of. People come here. And
African American also.
Oh, and African American families as well. That's right. We have an incredibly diverse population. People that come here are people that are interested in language, interested in world cultures and other viewpoints.
Okay.
It's
Need to hear translate from me.
Oh, okay.
I only little bit. I know half the family children Chinese.
Right.
And another half is no Chinese.
Right, and not quite half.
这些孩子一半的家庭是咱们有华裔血统的，亚裔的，就是华裔的，另一半是还是其他的。那么我想问，就是说，这些孩子就咱们这个学校和美国通常我们说的美国的小学是一样的吗？
Oh, there's major differences.
What does it look like in
Well, in a lot of ways it's the same, and in some important ways it's different. The way it's the same is that we have the same, we cover the same subjects. We have science, math, social studies, art, PE, physical education. We have everything that you would have in a public school. The major differences are, first of all, preschool through kindergarten are taught entirely in Mandarin. So all those subjects are taught in Mandarin by native Mandarin speakers. Starting in first grade, we have English class. So everything is in Mandarin except English class. And then we add English as they get older. So by the time it's fifth grade, they have half English, half Chinese. And they read and write in both. They write reports, science reports in Chinese and in English. They use the computer typing Chinese and English. We also make sure that we cover, when we have science class and math class, we make sure that we cover all of the requirements that the New Jersey public schools are required to cover. The one major difference with that is that we actually use the Chinese math curriculum. We use textbooks that come from China that kids in China are using.
好的，是吧？我很想问一下，那么现在呢？刚才说到孩子的构成，一共有70名学生，对吧？然后一半的家庭是亚裔的，另一半不是我们亚裔的，或者是我们这种人口的。那么这个是学生。那么我想，老师现在我们构成什么样呢？就会能直接说出中文的，有我们亚裔、华裔的背景多少？
I can answer that. We have about 22 staff members. Between full-time and part-time staff. There are 4 that English is their primary language. Everyone else may speak many languages, but Chinese is their primary language. Such as Michelle, who speaks 3 or 4 languages very easily. And our teachers come from all over China. Different provinces around China. Hong Lao-Shu grew up in the Philippines. We have 2 or 3 from Taiwan. Do we have anyone else that's kind of outside? There's Malaysia, but she's English speaking. And they all have college degrees. Many of them have master's degrees. 2 or 3 staff members actually have PhDs.
那么我想问，就是我们这个校的董事会，我们也叫董事会吧
？Board of directors.
就是这些 owner 都是谁呢？
Yes, I'm trying to think. There are 6 board of directors. They come from various backgrounds. 2 of them are parents at the school. The other 4 are in various businesses, and they just all have an interest in education. One is actually an educator at Rutgers Prep. Another one has a background in education, but he's currently in business. Then we have a businessman. I'm trying to think if there's a lawyer. Oh, and then we have another one who works at a university in development department. So they're all very motivated about our school. They're very interested in global education, this just our style, teaching in another language. They're all very committed to this. I heard you ask about an owner of the school. We're not actually a business. We're a non-profit organization, so there is no owner. There is our founder, Bonnie Liao, who's also the head of school. And then we have our administrative team, such as myself. I'm executive director. But there's no owner of the business. It's really operated by the board of directors and board of trustees and the administrators. Yeah.
那么我想问，就是说，现在我们在这个学校的运作过程中，我相信肯定会遇到这样那样的困难。最大的困难是什么呢？
Our biggest problem is our facility. Right now we're sharing this building with a church. And so we can't use the building on the weekends and in the evenings. Also, we are running out of space in this building. As we're going to add 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, we don't have any more classrooms. So we're solving that problem by, we're going to move this summer to a building in Kingston, which is less than a mile from here. And we're moving into a former a public elementary school building that's being rebuilt, and we will move in. So so we will solve that problem this summer and have a wonderful brand new space with that we'll look forward to filling up with all the things to make it look like a school.
那我想问，就是说，我真是很好奇的问哈，那么通常我们家长选择会把孩子送到所谓的那种公立学校，这些家长哈如何是什么原因把他的孩子能送到这儿呢？您知道吗？
Well, we are now currently in the Princeton School District within that area, and West Windsor, Plainsboro, and Montgomery are all nearby, and they're all very good, very reputable school districts, and there's many others. What sets us apart is our immersion education, the Chinese immersion. No other place does that. And on top of that, we actually follow the International Baccalaureate curriculum. Well, not curriculum, but the International Baccalaureate method, and we're in the process of becoming accredited by that organization. They have a philosophy of doing an inquiry-based approach to learning. So everything is taught around a theme. Not everything, but most things are taught around a theme, and it's very experiential. The children can go along their own path within the theme, and if you're studying a theme, but you pull in science, you pull in art, you pull in English and Chinese, then that becomes very powerful. They really learn about not only that theme, but they learn about the science concepts related to that theme and the math that goes with that theme. And it's a very powerful way to learn. It's not, this is math class, this is science class, completely separate. They overlap. So we have a whole different structure to teaching than in a normal public school. And many of our parents love that. That is, even if we didn't have Chinese, they would come here for that reason, because it's a different way of teaching that's very powerful.
我想用个总结，就是说，以前呢，我们叫，如果非得对应一下，以前我们通常呢叫单科的学习，数学就是数学，语文就学语文啊。你该说交通，咱们就印交通工具啊。那么呢，您现在这个咱们这个学校的教学方法呢，是把所有的学科糅合在一起。
对。
就同样的一堂课，我们可能既是多学科的学习，又含到了数学知识，又含到了语文知识，又含到了美术知识。
对。